Welcome, everyone. I'm Patty Kamson, and
Deborah Chadwick, Stars and Cards. Hi, everyone.
We're Stars and Cards, and we are here. It's time. It's that time again, people. So we're going to give you a moment to get connected, to jump on, to see if all this technology is working. Yep, we are live. I see it.
Ooh. So we're going to give you a moment to get connected, to jump on, to see if...
There we go. See? Still trying to get this technology working.
I'm not on yet.
You have to do that scrolling.
I'm doing it. It was a delay last time too.
So we are at a delay, I see. And I see a VK. Hi, VK. I see Doris. Hey, Miss Doris. Tamika Burton is here. I have Julie. Hi, Julie. April's here. Gosh, I feel like what's her name from that TV show way back in the day.
Oh, here I am. Okay.
So we're going to let you give you a...
Sorry.
We're so new with this. We're still working it out. So yes, it says Deborah Chadwick is watching. Hi, Doris. Hi, Tamika. So we're going to do things a little different this time. We received a lot of feedback, and it was all amazing. So thank you guys for making this a success. We've been hearing from you, and we've listened. Deborah,
Hi, Michaela.
Your people have been talking to you.
My people are coming on.
Your people have been talking to you. So we've decided, instead of doing a lot of pre-talk about everything that's happening in the sky, we're going to jump into readings. So bear with us. We're still trying to get this straight, but we're going to do one question, quick, specific reading. So have it ready, one per person. We're going to try and get as many in as we can in an hour. And we just want to, let you know that we do this. We love doing this. But we also do private readings, especially for those of you who don't want to give all your information out there and have all your stuff out there. You can contact us at our websites, DeborahChadwick.com and PattyCamson.com. And we can help you in private. So,
hey, Joyce.
And as you know, I will always tell you about the universe because I can't help myself. It just comes out.
Well, tell us, Patty.
Well, just even before we get on live, Deborah and I were talking. Deborah has a friend, and I met her when Deborah first moved to Florida. And I met her friend, and we all became friends, and I worked with her as a client. And Deborah was telling me that she was going to have some surgery in July. And I'm like, no, she can't have surgery. And she goes, well, why? I said, remember, Mars is going retrograde. And I know that she's a Scorpio rising, and Mars is the co-ruler of her rising sign, which represents her physical body. So Mars rules surgery, it rules physicality and vitality. So you don't want any of that energy moving backwards when you're going under the knife. So Deborah said, well, she has it scheduled. I don't want to say anything. I don't know if she'd change it. I said, well, I'm calling her. So Deborah said, yeah, call her. So I called her. Thank God she answered the phone. And I told her that we talked. And she's like, after I told her, you shouldn't have the surgery, she said, oh, my goodness. You will not believe what happened. It's never happened before. But today I canceled the surgery. So intuitively, she knew something. And then Deborah and I talking and me calling her gave her confirmation, because as we talked, she was saying, well, maybe I was being silly. Maybe I should go reschedule that surgery. So after we talked, it was done and put to bed. So it's like,
She had the confirmation that she needed. And she was like, thank you so much for calling me, ladies. This is amazing. Something was telling me no. And
yeah. And she listened. She did cancel the surgery today. And so it was wonderful. So yes, we're always working. We're always tuned in and just wanting to help, at least share and confirm whatever you're feeling. Because people will talk themselves out of stuff just to say, well, why am I feeling that? Is that just me? Oh, forget it. I'll just do it. And then you need to trust. You need to trust your gut. So Deborah, do you see any? Oh, Kalista's here. Hi, boo. How are you?
Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl received a reading from Patty, and she's in North Carolina. I'm going to be there for 2 weeks doing readings. But she said, can you give me some clarification on my path? I think we need to kind of condense that question and kind of simplify, Cheryl, if you can.
Hi, Cheryl. I would love to look at your chart. Just be really specific about the question. Like, am I going to get this job that I've interviewed for? Am I going to go on this vacation that I'm planning? Just very specific. Hi, Kalista. Hi, Julianna. How are you? So I have Cheryl's information because Shannon, right? Shannon.
Shannon's not on yet. She had a problem. This is Cheryl. This is December 12th.
I have Cheryl's information so that I can look at it.
Oops. Hold on, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I didn't know my computer wasn't plugged in. It said low battery, so I had to get up for a second. Oh. That was weird.
After all that talk.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
Okay, so we're looking at Cheryl. Cheryl, what am I to do to help others for the rest of my life? Woo, girl, Miss Cheryl, really? That is a deep question. Okay, let's take a look. So I'm going to interpret that meaning what your meaning is. What should you do for work, or what should you do with your life? Does that make sense, Deborah?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking at your chart. You're a Sag sun sign and a Sag rising with a Virgo moon. So with that Virgo moon, yes, you want to be of service. That's a need for you. A need for you is to be helpful and to be of service. And it's happening your moon is in your 9th house. Just 1 minute, people. I don't want to talk too much astrology, so then you guys tune out. So quickly. So it looks like, anything that's in the health field, anything that deals with being of service physically, like dietitian, nurse, psychologist. You have your Mars in Virgo. So anything that you can do to be a support of helping people get to where they need to go, just basic necessity stuff. Since you're a Sag rising, so you could work with older people in an old folks home or something. You could work with be a traveling nurse, because with all this Sag energy. Does that make sense?
So let me tell you what she started doing before she left for the mountains. She was doing hospice, and that's very rewarding for her, and she did the training. And I think she should continue on that path. And I feel like there's a book in her future. She has had a very interesting life and professionally, but bringing in the spirituality with the creative, because she's a designer and she has the most beautiful homes and she's so talented. But the hospice definitely gave her that sense of connectiveness and of purpose. So I think she should continue that. And you didn't know that, so.
No, I didn't. but it's in her chart. So it's like, I'm just looking at the strongest things in her chart. So yes, Cheryl, you're on the right path, totally on the right path. And you have Saturn close to your moon, and Saturn is the planet of karma and really helping people get through hard stuff. And it's your moon, which is emotional. So, you know, that's an amazing gift that you have. And to be open to that, you know, you're living your expression of your soul. So that's wonderful. So I saw that Miss Kalista has a question. Sorry, guys, I haven't been putting them up.
There you go.
Can you read that?
Yes. Question regarding.
She has a question regarding the guy I'm seeing, and I'm wondering on where it might go. So I was with my boo this weekend, so I answered every which way. So you can give her some insight.
Yes. Okay, Miss Kalista.
Hi, April.
I don't know. It just feels like it's kind of a transitional time or person. So I'm just going to be blunt and direct and to the point. I don't really see. I think I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me do some more cards. Hold on one second, since I'm kind of vague. Your daughter is intuitive, and there's something that she has recognized about this person, and she has to, it doesn't mean, oh gosh, red flag, but you need to listen to your intuition, because something that you're getting right away is accurate. Does that make sense?
Kalista, did you get that? I'm sure she does. She had a lot of eye-opening awarenesses this weekend. So yes.
Okay.
She knows.
Yeah. I don't think he's your boo.
Okay. So we have another question from April Geary. My daughter is trying to see you guys. How does she do that? Do you need to friend her? I thought it was a real question.
So did I. I'm like, my daughter, and I'm thinking, okay, it's a question about her daughter, and that's funny.
So it's public, so I think she should be able to see us. But yes, she can friend me or Deborah or both.
She can just go onto your page. I think it's on public. The setting.
Yeah, be able to go onto my page, and it should work.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tamika Burton has. Oh, Kalista said, haha, thank you. That makes sense. Yes. Okay. Tamika Burton has a question. June 25th. She's a rich friend. So she's part of my business group. We call each other rich friends. And she's in the process of creating content, but it has been a lot of ups and downs. I need advice on how to move forward. I am stuck and my confidence level has went away. Aww. Okay,
so what exactly is the question?
I think it's about her, like where she is right now. How can she shift her energy to get her mojo back, okay? Get her spunk back. Tamika, okay. Let me see if I have it. Is it June 27th? Is that what it says?
June 25th, 1977, 8:16 a.m., but I don't have the city and state.
I think it's Berkeley.
Okay.
Okay.
These are wonderful cards, Tamika. So when you have the sevens coming from spirit, you have you're not shouldering all the responsibility. I feel like there's somebody in spirit that's watching over you, that's protecting you, that's going to help you, kind of give you a little push. And the Seven of Hearts is the best card in my deck. So it's like letting go of the fear and worry and coming from spirit. So I feel like there's somebody in spirit who definitely you can connect with or know that you're not doing this alone, and they are watching over you and trying to help you. It feels like a male energy. I'm not sure if you know who that is, but that's what I'm picking up.
All right. That's amazing. Anytime you get a gift from spirit. So Tamika, you are starting on the path of the Cancer eclipses, and they start in July 12th to be exact. And they're going to be happening for the next 18 months for you. So life is about to get very, very exciting. So rest up, do what you need to do between now and September 1st. It's like right now it's time to get your foundation clean and strong and sturdy. And, you know, when it's time to do house cleaning, we get at times overwhelmed and we just kind of shut down. And that may be where you are right now. But you have, what are we, June? So July, August, September. The next 3 months is the time where you need to slowly just start cleaning, getting rid of all the emotional baggage, psychological baggage, clean it up because things are about to take off for you. But you got to do the work. And the way you're feeling is the way you're supposed to feel because you have some work to do. So don't look at it as something wrong. Look at it as a signal to get stuff done so you can continue on your amazing journey.
She just mentioned that her son's father, he passed.
Oh, wow.
So maybe that's the energy that was being put up. I mean, what I was getting. Yeah, she said that was my son's father, he passed. That was her comment.
Okay. Oh, my son's father, he passed. Well, so that's the information I have for you, and take the information that Deborah has for you, and things are going to shift. So between now and September 1st, clean up, do the hard work, put one foot in front of the other, dot your T's, dot your I's, cross your T's, so you can take off. All right.
Hi, Miss Shannon. So I've been talking to Patty for a long time about Shannon, and she doesn't really know anything. She knows that she's a friend. I've been saying you should get a reading. So anyway, she wants to know if she's getting divorced in 2018. Do you have her birth information?
Am I getting divorced in 2018? So let me pull up her chart. And so you said Shannon, right?
Yes, Shannon Smith.
Okay. Woo! Okay. Shannon girl. Oh my goodness. So I'm looking at your chart, and you are a Cancer with a Scorpio rising and a Capricorn moon. So this first eclipse that I talked to Tamika about happening on July 12th is hitting exactly on your sun sign when you were born, 20 degrees. Then you have what we call this vertex is at 20 degrees too, which is very karmic and very pivotal. So something definitely is about to shift and happen, and it's happening in the Scorpio house as well. So it's a big change. You're coming up to a huge, big change. So if that feels like, you know, you need to shed everything and start divorce proceedings, it feels like, you know, it's not my job to say you need to get a divorce. But when you have that strong of an energy happening in that area of your chart, it's telling me that something's about to change.
And that eclipse is right on her birthday.
Exactly. It's at 20 degrees. And her sun sign, that's where the sun was when she was born, is at 20 degrees. And there's another aspect. So the question is, am I getting divorced in 2018? If that's where it's heading, it looks like that's where it's heading.
So I'm kind of close to this situation, but twice, first this card flew out of the deck, the 5 of spades, and then when I just did cards, it's the 5 of spades again, and that is, 5s are movement and change, but this has to come from within you. It's not going to happen to you, and as you know, that usually is kind of a, especially when I'm close to somebody and I want to be more objective, it's like the time is now, you know what you need to do, and 5s are movement and change and growth and opportunity, and that card is doing the work and saying, okay, I need to set my intentions and start the process. It's not going to happen to you. It has to come from within you, and that's been very difficult.
Yeah, with the Cancer and the Scorpio and the Capricorn, having a Capricorn moon, sometimes it's harder for you to do the right thing because you take it really slow. You want to go down every avenue instead of just jumping the gun. So if this has been a long time coming, this eclipse is basically saying, okay, this is the universe is yelling at you at this point that things need to shift. So our next question is going to come from Abike. Hey, girl.
Hi, Abike.
She says, my question is, when will Tyler, her boyfriend, his company go public? Or will his company go public? Let me look. You pull cards, I'll look at his chart.
Is it sell and go public, or it needs to go public by selling it?
Yes, it needs to.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's very interesting. 5, 6, 7. But when I have a 6 of clubs, that is a legal card. It can imply signing in a contract, signing an agreement. So there definitely could be some openings, I would say, within the next 3 to 4 months. So within 3 to 4 months, when you have a legal card and you're signing, yes, it is going to happen. Maybe there's been a delay, but I do feel that it could be within 3 to 4 months.
Yes, and those eclipses, I agree. I'm thinking more towards end of October, November, some aspects in his chart, and then these eclipses are happening in his money houses. And the first one is happening in his house of joint finances, meaning company money, business money. So things are definitely shifting and changing. So that's exciting. Good luck, Mr. Tyler's. Good luck. Michaela has a question. See, I met a guy in April. It really appears that we get each other. I was just wondering if it's too good to be true. Oh, Miss Pisces Michaela. She is always attracting someone. Amazing. Okay, I'm bringing up her chart.
There again, Michaela's a really good friend, but I think that it's not too good to be true, and it's an old pattern that she needs to look at, that it just feels really connected to me. There's great communication. I feel like the timing is really good, but something that you're questioning, and we all have our own insecurities, but I feel like it's something as an old pattern that's running, that old programming, and yeah, it's always good to look at both sides, but I think he's your guy. I like him for her.
Wow. Okay, I'm just trying to get all these charts up. Wait 1 second. So the good thing, Michaela, with your Sag rising, is that Jupiter is getting ready to come down and grace you with some excitement more towards the end of the year. And things are definitely about to shift. I'm looking at all your area of the chart in terms of love. I feel like this is a positive, good thing, and it feels like it should be like a slow moving with no agenda. It shouldn't be like, okay, we're in month 2, so we need to get married. Okay, we're in month 4, we need to have a baby. Not, I'm sure you're not going to have a baby, but just the point is that it just you need to be in it and enjoy it and not plot and plan the whole thing.
I would totally agree.
All right. I hope that was helpful, Michaela. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see, who is on here next? Shannon. Oh, we answered her question. Okay, we have Maggie Elena. So Maggie Elena.
April 26th.
I think she came on, Maggie, I think you came on last time. Let me check to make sure if I still have your information.
Okay, so her question is, I've started working in a new field and I have started to understand concepts beyond my imagination. Do you all see me excelling in my career? What do I need to do to feel good, to grasp on?
Okay, Maggie. So your question is about career. And what do I need to do to feel like I have to grasp on? Could you be a little more, I'm not quite sure what your question is. Do you have, let's see. Do you all see me excelling in my career? We're going to answer that question. Do we see you excelling in your career? So.
You want me to start?
Sure.
Okay, so when I have the 3 of Hearts, that can be indecision or worry, but the intuition card is so strong, saying you need to listen to your gut instinct. You're stepping out of your comfort zone, and this opportunity is amazing. It's just staying in the moment and not getting too far ahead of yourself. But I think this is really amazing. I think it's a great opportunity. It's different and unique. So you like things a certain way and maybe a little bit hard on yourself, perfectionism, but I think this is a great opportunity and you're exactly where you need to be, and just be present and not get too far ahead of yourself.
So what I see is that you have so much earth, and oops, sorry, I'm pulling up your chart again, and you have this Scorpio rising with all this Taurus energy, so you can be really hard and really logical and practical, but you need to lighten up because you have everything you need to be successful. July is going to be a lot of energy, a lot of movement that might get you a little off balance and maybe insecure, but keep your eye on the prize. It's like you need to get through this storm in the next couple of months, and do not allow things that come up in the next couple of months to weaken your vision, because I agree with Deborah, you are on the right path. So just stay with it and don't second guess yourself. So that's good.
Very good.
I think the next person we have is Joyce. You're welcome, ABK. So Joyce has a question. Feeling heavy energy right now and having a difficult time moving things forward, especially with money. Is this energy related to the transits in my chart, or do you get something else? Joyce.
I think she changed her question. She was asking about her car before, but.
Well, this is a little deeper, so that's good. Let me pull up her.
There's a lot of Go ahead. There's a lot of, she's very intuitive and really honing into it. So I feel like there's a lot of downloads that are trying to be integrated. And because of that, that's where she's feeling the heaviness, the need to slow down, honor the process and not get too far ahead of yourself. But when your intuition gets accelerated, I mean, that opens you up to so many possibilities. And sometimes it's hard. You have to just be in it, and it's hard not to question it, but just allow the energy to kind of integrate, and that helps you to process, especially when you're shifting, you're opening up, and I think with all these different planetary aspects, as Patty will be able to hone in more on that would make sense of the timing of why she's feeling the way she's feeling.
Yes. Hi, Erica. Good to see you. Another rich friend is here. And Robin. Hello, Robin. I'm sorry there's an echo. I am on a reg. I really am.
Hi, Robin.
Yes. So, wait 1 second. I got distracted. That's not normally like me. So, Joyce, in regards to the energy going on right now, there's your chart is lit up. You have Pluto like just inching at the top of your chart, which is a very sensitive part in your chart. Anyway, it's about your career and your public reputation. So when you're sensitive, you feel it. You feel that energy knocking on your front door. And with all that Pisces and Neptune's around. So I don't know about the heaviness, but it definitely, there's a feeling of something big is coming. And I feel like something big is coming with Pluto right at the top of your chart. And then the planet Uranus went into Taurus, which is your rising sign. So it's almost like you really need to shift your whole being. Whatever you're resisting right now, this is the time to stop and take a look and just meet it head on and start living the person that you really want to be instead of trying to hide, because sometimes Pisces like to hide and be obscure and let everybody else kind of do their thing. But I think it's time for you really to crack the shell and come out. That's what it feels like. So maybe that's the heaviness you're feeling. I hope that was helpful.
That was amazing. You think you hit it on the head, just to jump into it.
Yeah.
Move through it. Your mom has a question. Hi, Miss Gail.
Oh, Mommies, I didn't see you. Let me see where you are. Okay.
Can I tell you what the F you think happened?
Oh, Mama. Okay. Can you tell me what the F just happened to me? I'm okay, but something very weird is going on. Okay. Mom, can you be a little more specific? Yeah. Oh, Abike says, Grandma, are you okay? Yeah, Grandma, are you okay? Yes. Okay, Abike, okay. Okay, so Mom, I hope you're still on and I hope you're okay. I got my brain real quick. So, people go through so much in life. And my mom had the year from hell last year. She got married. 4 months later, her husband passed, and none of us knew that he was sick. So it's been a year of transition for her, and my mom is amazing. Hopefully she'll write a book one day. I know she's jotting things down. But she moved out of her house. She moved in with me, and my mom's in her late 70s. She went back to work, got on the road, and she's been back east working since February, and she'll be back in August. So she's an amazing woman, and she's strong, and she's making life work. And it just shows me and anybody that knows her that being resilient and being curious about life and knowing that there's a cycle and a pattern for everything and not to just get caught up in woe's me and be a victim, that you can still enjoy and still create and still affect others in your life and be of service. And that's my mom in a nutshell. She helps. She works with a company that contracts her to work with soldiers in here in the United States. So she's a busy woman, and she travels. Right now she's on the East Coast traveling. So I hope, Mama, that gave you enough time to get your question written down, and I hope you're okay. So we'll come back to her.
We can come back, but I did mention to Patty today, not even knowing, I said, your mom really needs to write a book. She has lived an extraordinary life, and knowing that you can always reinvent yourself. She's ageless. There's no age or agenda. She's way out of the box, and I think that is such a special, amazing quality. Okay,
here she goes. She said, in Lake George, New York, and had reservation at small resort, went to resort and showed the lady my reservation. She had no reservation for me, and we could not pull it back up on my phone. Mother.
Okay, then.
Dinner reservation, girl. So you must need to be at that restaurant for some reason, and I hope they have a wonderful meal for you. Do you want to pull some cards for my mom, Deborah?
Just generally, or about her reservation?
I think about Charles.
Okay. As we know, there are signs in synchronicity, and there's something, I unfortunately never got to meet him, but there's something about his smile and it's like a childlike, inquisitive, I don't know, like boyish quality. And he shows you the little signs that are playful and like a childlike. And when you see something, I feel like that is Charles's energy, like just a giggle or a big smile, or wow, that wasn't there before, like just childlike, like playful, fun. So I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yes, totally. Charles was a big old child, and everybody loved him. He was easy to love. Hi, Sandy. Sandy's on. Sandy is Sean's mom. Hi, Lisa Marie. Robin, you're going to be next. It looked like my mom wrote, thank you, ladies. Got a room tonight, and I'm right on the lake. So that was from Charles, totally.
Oh, my gosh, that's perfect.
Yes.
And there's his picture.
Mom. Yes, I'm so glad. Okay, so Robin, you have a question. Let us know what your question is, and you are next. Sandy, hey girl. She's going to South Africa on a African safari. She is about to live her best life right now. Lisa Marie, hello girl.
Hi, Lisa Marie.
Tamika says, I want to thank you, ladies. I really need to hear that. I know it is the truth, and I'm right where I need to be. Yes.
Okay, so Robin is asking about work, but I don't know what the question is.
Okay, be specific. We need specific questions. Lisa Marie, hi, Patty and Deborah. Here are our choices. Zurich, Switzerland, London, England, and Hong Kong.
And Seymour.
However, probably based in Europe.
Okay, you need to narrow the question down, Lisa Marie. Can you make it?
Husband was offered the job. We are waiting on the location now. Yes.
Oh, okay.
My mom says now I have to get my new company to pay for it. Well, Mom, if it's like, $50, you deserve, after this long journey, this long haul you've been on, to splurge a little bit and be on the lake and enjoy the view.
Country lease was Switzerland. Looking at Lisa Marie.
Would love a message, Deborah. Country was Lease, Switzerland, England, Hong Kong. And Robin says, I keep getting roadblocks, I think.
Okay, so where are we going with Robin?
Let's start with Robin first.
Okay.
Welcome. Thanks for joining.
I'm not sure of the question. What is she's getting roadblocks and she wants to know why, or?
I keep getting roadblocks, I think. So are you starting a new business, Robin? Is it your business that you have questions about starting a new side business with your business? We just need it specific. My mom says, and yes, Charles has been riding with me all day. He was playful, but I don't think he would do that. He knows that I'm really tired today. Okay. All right. So it's the same business. So it's her business. She's getting roadblocks. She wants to know what the energy is. Okay, we're gonna look at that, Miss Robin, and see what we see.
Yeah, something is definitely blocked. I mean, these cards are a little bit challenging. And are you overdue for a vacation or taking some time off or wanting to travel? I mean, I know that's a diversion from your question, but these two, the three of spades and the 10 of spades, that's a little bit challenging. And then the 5 of diamonds is travel. So maybe you need.
I know she just got back from a vacation.
Oh, okay. So then she just took a vacation. Okay. Seems harder and harder. Okay.
I'm just pulling up your chart, Robin. So, what is happening?
The business is harder because of the economy. I mean, I'm not sure.
Okay, so in terms of your business, you have Saturn. You have Saturn on its last leg, and it's in retrograde right now in an area of your chart that deals with entrepreneurial endeavors, and it's been in there for the past 2.5 years. So it's going retrograde. It's on its last retrograde. Hey, Vyatta, how are you? I'm so glad you could join us. It's on its last retrograde, and then it's going to move out. So it feels wherever Saturn is in your chart, it's saying that you have to do the work. You have to clean it up. You have to just make things streamlined and clean and above board. And there's nothing about makeshift and kind of, let's do this for a minute and then try to go over here. It wants a clear plan and path. So whatever needs to be cleaned up and simplified and put on a rock solid foundation in your business, you have between now and Saturn will go direct again.
I'm getting October.
So it goes direct September 6th. So after September 6th, it's almost like if you've done the work and cleaned up the stuff, and that means people, that means business partners, that means vendors, all of that. Clean it up, make it simple, get that foundation rock solid. Things should really start to move back at a steady pace.
Did you hear me say October?
Yes. So Saturn moves direct September 6th, and then it's a little drunk, but yes, the energy will start shifting in September. And Deborah's saying October is probably when you will see.
Yes. Yeah. Things feel like it's all coming together and you're making money and it feels like a prosperous time. But I also feel, she said that she was on a work trip. I feel like she needs a vacation. I know it's like, well, if I'm trying to work on my business, why would I take a vacation? But I feel like if she kind of got away from it just for like even a long weekend or 4 days, that would be really good for her. Just to kind of step back, regroup, and have some downtime. And if she can allow herself to, you know, be comfortable with that, I think it would be great for her to take a trip. Because that trip, she said, was business. So she might be overdue.
Yes. So, yes, it will be, let me see. Sorry, Robin. Yes, it will conjunct your Mars, and your progressed sun is on your Mars right now, but you need to do the work. So if you're doing the work, even if it is conjunct Mars, things may be moved slow, but at least they'll be moving slow in a positive direction. So that's my advice. From now until September, clean it up.
And she did say she needs a vacation.
Yeah.
So that would be good. Just sometimes you have to kind of remove yourself, pull in, get some new perspective, you know, then you come back strong and make and simplify, and kind of, it feels like she needs to simplify and bring it together.
Yes. So good luck, Robin. I hope you plan something amazing. So
Okay, let me go back to Lisa Marie's question.
Okay, that's for you. What country? Switzerland, London, or Hong Kong? And then we'll go to Erica Bailey, my rich friend. She has a question. Erica, I don't have your information. Did you email me, or were you going to give me your information?
So it feels like Andrew, it feels like Andrew is going to have, they're going to get back to him, I'm thinking 5 days, 5 weeks at the most. I don't know if there's a delay period. It feels like Europe to me first, but I don't think it's going to, I feel like there's a move and then there's another move, and I don't think you want to hear that, but that's what it feels like to me. It could be in Europe, but there could be another move after that. So maybe you go to Switzerland and then you end up in France. So it doesn't feel like wherever he starts out, there could be another location. Switzerland. Oh, I thought she said, oh, you said Hong Kong, right? Let me just look real quick and see if that's a possibility. Hong Kong. That would be exciting. I'm getting no for Hong Kong. It's hard because I know that Lisa Marie will go anywhere. It's just the uncertainty of the unknown of when, and now you're, you know, kind of living out of a hotel, and that's very stressful, and you have a lot going on, but it feels like everything is coming together and there will be an answer soon. And it does feel like Europe to me first. I'm not sure exactly if it's London or Switzerland, but it feels like Europe.
Sounds good. Okay, the next question we have is from Erica. I got her birth information, and she wants to know, will my business take off this year?
What's the month and day of her birthday?
10/22. All right, so Erica, you are a Scorpio with a Scorpio rising, and again, another moon in Capricorn. So this year is a great year, especially for the Sagittarius, because Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growth, and opportunity, is in your sign. And plus, you were born with Jupiter. I'm sorry, you are a Libra rising, Libra sun. And you have Jupiter in Scorpio. So you're going to have a Jupiter return. So that is very positive. So the best part of this year for you is going to be end of October, November. So the success will probably come in 2019. And it looks it looks great.
Okay, so what's interesting about numerology, adding the month and day to your birthday, you are going to segue into an 8 in 2019. So that is a prosperous year. 8 is, money. And 1111 is really fantastic because that is new beginnings, new beginnings. So just hold tight. I mean, I think there can be some changes. I was getting November, December, but really next year you're laying all the groundwork and it's like all the seeds have been planted and then things are going to really open up. And so next year is your year. So just kind of be patient. It's not going to take a long time, but you're going to see the fruits of your labor in 2019.
Oh, and
when you segue into your 8.
Sandy is saying that's her birthday too, 10/22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Sean's mom. Sandy, do you have a question? Maybe not. We just know you're going to have a fabulous trip. A fabulous trip is coming up.
Life-changing. Well, it's going to be a life-changing trip.
Yes.
Nice.
So who was next? Julianna. Julianna, how are you, Julianna? She gave me my first massage job in Hermosa Beach. She owned a massage company there, and I worked with her there. It was fabulous, but hard, so hard. So her question is it time to grow my business?
What's the month and day of her birthday, Julianna? I want to look at the numerology again.
There it is. Let me see, Julianna. Yeah, Sagittarius, December 11th.
Okay.
Is that correct, Julianna? I hope so. Just tell me yes. Oh, you're welcome, Erica. Yes, she is a Sagittarius.
12/11.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
She's also in a 7 year, so next year is a money year. And as far as to grow your business, is it expanding? Is it changing? Is there another location? I don't know specifically if there's another question to help me hone in on that. But yes, next year is definitely a money year for her.
So for Julianna, these eclipses are going to hit. That first one coming up on July 12th is going to hit exactly on her relationship house, on her 7th house. Her rising sign is 20 degrees Capricorn. So there's definitely something going on in the relationship department, and there's going to be a lot of shifts and changes. So for you in this 2018, it's really about getting your footing, getting your grounding, and cleaning up. Again, I'm repeating, but I'm looking at the chart, and there's so much energy moving in the next 3 months. It's really not time to take action or grow things. It's really time to stay grounded and clean things up. Wherever you're in fear, whatever you're resisting, whatever is stuck, it's time to get down underneath and unstick stuff, clean it up, cut it off, do whatever needs to be done. And it feels like 2019 is going to be cleaner and brighter for you to grow your business.
And Lisa Marie just left a comment. She said exactly 5 days sounds right about finding out about, where they're going to be because they're living in hotels. It's tough.
Great. So Julianna said, yes, yay, hiring. Okay. So growing your business. So you want to hire people.
Oh, okay. So she wants to know if this is the right time to hire people, or
my advice stays the same. So it's not, to me, it's just from looking at your chart and where the eclipse is, it's like, okay, things need to be cleaned up and ready for the growth to just kind of get clicked in. If you kind of grow it now, it feels like it's just going to be messy, but that's what I see. She said, thank you. Okay, great. Thank you. Sandy has a question about she's looking for a life partner. You want to pull some cards for Miss Sandy?
Yeah.
The 1022. Miss Sandy, let's see what I see.
Everybody's in a 7 cycle this year. I think you're more open and more receptive, but it also feels like there's a little bit of an energetic wall, and you have to kind of step out of your comfort zone to kind of throw the net out a little bit further. I feel like she has a full life and a close family, and things are really good. But if she wants to meet someone, I think it's definitely in the cards, but it feels like she has to kind of step out of the normal routine. I'm not saying it has to be online dating, but something, a hobby, an interest, a workshop, a meetup, something like that you can meet some new people, and just step out of your comfort zone a little bit.
So Sandy, what I see, I agree with her. I agree you have a full life, and you know, you've created an amazing life, and to have somebody come in and fit into your life will be amazing. And it looks like 2019, probably the first 3 months, it feels like that's when the opportunity is really going to be strong for you to meet somebody. And it feels like it's going to be out of the blue, unexpected, where you least expect it. So pay attention. I know you do. I mean, I know you like to go out and have a great time, but the first 3 months, maybe even the last December, but December and the first 3 months of 2019 should be a really good time, and somebody from out of the blue may come into your life that will be really good. So fabulous. Good luck.
Good luck, Sandy.
A guy would be so lucky to have you. You will keep them on their toes.
Have a wonderful trip. Safe travels. I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
I just did that by joining Las Vegas Matchmakers. Oh,
perfect.
Really matched me perfectly.
Perfect. That will be good. That's going to be good for her.
Okay, so we have Vyatta on here. Remember Vyatta from Michigan? We met her with Maria Shaw.
Yes, her name sounds familiar, but I can't.
Yes.
Oh, there's a picture of her.
Business is booming. However, tons of growing pains that are very overwhelming. Will it let up soon? 11, 18, 1. What city were you born in, Vyatta? 11/18/71.
I'm getting October, November, but I don't know if there's are there 2 ways that you make money? Are there 2 avenues, or does one thing have to grow? I don't know. There's just showing me 2. There's 2. I don't know if that makes sense to her.
What time are you born? I'm not seeing that.
Flint, Michigan, but I don't see the time.
Do you have the time, Vyatta? Okay. Oh, 4:41 a.m. Perfect. There's 1 second. Okay. So you are a Scorpio with a Libra rising and Scorpio moon. So you were born during the new moon. Okay, great. So all this Jupiter has been really good, and then Jupiter is moving into your house of how you earn your money. Did you grow too big, too fast? Did you grow faster than you expected? And so now you're trying to support that? Because I'm seeing with that Jupiter and all that stuff in your money house, sometimes you can grow too fast and then you don't have the inner structure to support it. Is that what's happening? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So I feel like it feels very positive. It feels like, wow, this is really good. And you're scrambling. And I just think if you stay focused and stay on task, you will be fine. But it's a little overwhelming. It's a little much. And I feel like maybe you're not sleeping as peacefully. It feels like your brain is going so much you're not sleeping.
That is so interesting. I was just going to ask if she's up between 2 and 4 in the morning. Like it feels like then her brain gets activated, and I don't know. There's something about between 2 and 4 in the morning. That's very interesting. You said that. So it feels like there's a restlessness, or she's getting activated at night, and her body is kind of that fight or flight. Your adrenals might be a little bit depleted. It just feels, yeah.
So my suggestion to you is to ask for help, because it looks like there are people who can be of service and be helpful. But I think that your business will fit your growth. It's just going to take a moment to catch up. And you just need to make sure that you are she said, I was up until 2 a.m. last night. So many downloads coming in. Yeah. So I just think that, you've grown, but it feels good, and you are going to catch up with the growth, and things are going to be fine. Again, and I know because you do what we do, it's about trust. So just trust that the universe and all your angels are right there, working with you. And there's a lot of scrambling, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
If this is a pattern and you wake up, consecutively a couple nights at that time, you start tossing and turning, your brain gets activated. It's hard to do this, but you need to get up, get out of bed, go watch some TV. As soon as you start yawning, go back to bed, you'll go back to sleep, because it's like when you get activated, your mind is so busy and you're going over, and it's like a file, and this and this and this and this. So you might have to do that to kind of recalibrate your body, because you really need a lot of rest. So yeah, that would be a good thing. There's Miss Vivian and Shawnee.
Hey, Shawnee. How are you, love? Thank you for joining us. It looks like our hour has come. That went so fast. It was so much fun. Look at your face. Like, what?
That went so fast. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
really fast.
It went really fast. Hey, Belinda. We're going to have to get you next time, Belinda. We will be here next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be here answering your questions. And tell all your friends, invite them. If people don't want to give their birth information live on Facebook, they can always email me at pkamson@gmail.com, and I will have, which makes it easier for me as well, so I have the information all ready to go. And thank you guys so much for asking your questions and allowing us to share our gifts and give you insight, wisdom, messages. It's wonderful. Deborah?
Yeah, everything is great. Thank you so much. And we're looking forward to new people and expanding. And this has been wonderful. It's been great. Went so fast.
It went so fast.
Oh, your boyfriend. He was turning in for hour 2. Why aren't you watching soccer? Is it over now?
Oh, hi, Angela. You just missed us, but thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next week. And remember, check out our websites and let us know if you have questions or you want us to do something differently. We love all your input. Thank you, guys. Have a nice rest of your week, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you. See you soon next week. Bye.